You put on the necklace that looks stunning on her, in the box, on the model. On you, it looks off. And here's the mistake almost every woman makes next. She decides something is wrong with her face. It almost never is. You're matching your jewelry to your face when you should be balancing it, copying a rule instead of reading your proportions. Stay, and you'll never shop blind again. So let's start with the one idea that runs underneath everything else, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Jewelry is supposed to balance your face, not repeat it. Every piece you put on does one of two things. It either echoes the shape your face already has, which quietly amplifies it, or it counters that shape, which pulls your features into balance. That's the whole game. And most women have been trained to do the exact opposite of what actually works. Here's where the trap starts. You've been taught to walk up to a mirror and ask the wrong questions. Is this trendy? Did it look good on her? Is it the piece everyone's wearing this year? Does the influencer have it? Those questions feel reasonable, and they tell you almost nothing about whether it works on your face. The better questions sound almost too simple. What's the dominant line of my face? Round, long, or angular? And does this piece echo that line or balance it? Ask that, and half your jewelry regret disappears before you've spent a cent. And notice who trained you to ask the other questions. Trends, ads, and feeds don't care whether a piece balances your face. They care whether it sells, whether it's this season's shape, whether enough people are wearing it. Is it trendy, and did she have it? Are easy questions to market to. Does it balance my face is the one nobody's monetizing. And that's the one that actually saves you money. So let's count down, starting at number 5, and it's the mistake hiding inside the most common advice you will ever be given. Call it the mirroring trap. Somewhere along the way, someone told you to match your earrings to your face shape. Round face, round hoops, long face, long drops, strong square jaw, clean little square studs. It sounds tidy. It's backwards. Here's the detail nobody mentions. When your earrings copy the shape your face already has, they don't complement it, they multiply it. Put big round hoops on a round face and the eye reads circle on circle. The face looks fuller, not framed. Hang long linear drops on a long face and you've just added length to the one thing that didn't need more of it. Frame a strong square jaw with sharp angular studs, and you've underlined the exact angle you were hoping to soften. Same earrings that looked gorgeous on someone else. On you, they push in the wrong direction. That's the trap. So flip it. If your face is round, reach for length and a little angle. Drops, teardrops, anything with a vertical line that pulls the eye down instead of out. If your face is square or rectangular, soften it with curves, hoops, ovals, rounded drops. Rectangular faces want a bit of width too, so shorter and fuller beats long and thin. Heart-shaped faces with a wider forehead and a narrow chin want weight down low, so teardrops and chandelier shapes that flare out at the bottom bring the balance back. Oval faces get to relax. Most things work, just ease off the very long drops so you don't stretch a face that's already balanced. And a diamond face, narrow forehead, wide cheekbones, narrow chin, softens beautifully with studs, small hoops, or chandeliers that don't add more length. None of that needs a new face. It just needs the opposite of your dominant line. But even perfect earrings can't rescue the look if the thing sitting around your neck is fighting you. And that's number 4. Number 4 is the necklace length trap, and it's the reason so many necklaces just disappear on people. You buy the length you like, or the one that looked good coiled up in the box, or the one on the model in the photo. Then it lands on you, something's off, and you can't quite say what. Here's what's happening. A necklace has to do 2 jobs at once. It has to balance the length of your face, and it has to work with the neckline you're wearing. Most off necklaces fail one of those. Plenty fail both. Watch what goes wrong when the length echoes your face instead of balancing it. A tight choker on a round face adds width right where the face is already widest, and now the whole face reads rounder. A long, thin chain on a long face drops a straight vertical line down an already long face and stretches it further. Neither piece is cheap or badly made. They're just aimed the wrong way. So match length to face. Round and oval faces do well with longer chains, roughly 20 to 24 inches, especially with a pendant or a V shape that draws the eye down and adds a vertical line. Square, rectangular, and long faces do better shorter. A choker or princess length around 16 to 18 inches that adds a little width and softens the jaw. Heart-shaped faces like shorter lengths too, or a low statement pendant that puts a bit of visual weight down toward the chin. Then there's the neckline, and this is where showroom logic gets clever. Your top is drawing a line across your chest, whether you think about it or not, and your necklace either agrees with that line or argues with it. A pendant or a V-shaped necklace inside a V-neck mirrors the neckline and looks intentional. A short choker or princess length sitting above a crew neck looks clean and deliberate. A long opera length over a turtleneck draws one smooth vertical column. But a long chain bumping into the buttons of a shirt or a choker floating in the empty gap of a deep V-neck, that's the look that reads like an accident. One more quiet rule. If your neck is short or broad, skip the choker. It shortens the neck, and it'll feel tight by the end of the day. Get the shape right and the length right, and it can still look wrong because of something the store mirror never told you. That's number 3. Number 3 is the metal miss, and it's the one almost nobody checks. You found the right shape, perfect earrings, perfect length, and it still looks a little cheap on you, a little off, so you blame the piece. The piece is fine. The metal is fighting your skin. Here's the missing detail. Gold versus silver isn't just taste. Metal has a temperature, and so does your skin. Warm undertones, skin with golden, peachy, or olive warmth, sit beautifully against yellow gold and rose gold. Cool undertones, skin with pink or slightly blue notes, come alive against white gold, platinum, and silver. Put the wrong one on and the metal drags your complexion in the wrong direction. You've seen this without ever naming it. Cool skin under warm yellow gold can look a little sallow, a little tired. Warm skin under bright silver can look washed out, like the color drained away. Same face, same great shape, wrong glow. And this, more than almost anything, is what's behind that classic feeling. It looked amazing on her and just wrong on me. Her undertone probably wasn't yours. So pick metal by undertone first, then worry about shape. Not sure which you are? Look at the veins on your inner wrist in natural light. Greenish leans warm, bluish leans cool. Or hold each metal up to your face and notice which one makes your skin look brighter and more awake. That one's yours. It's a 30-second check that quietly fixes a huge share of, "This just doesn't suit me." And if you genuinely love both metals, you're not stuck. Two-tone pieces exist for exactly this reason. They let a warm and a cool metal sit together so the piece flatters your skin either way. The only real mistake is wearing a fistful of clashing tones by accident. Pick a lead metal, build around it, and let the rest agree, which leads straight into the real reason the store keeps fooling you. Number two. Number two is the showroom and model trap. And this is where you stop blaming the jewelry and start seeing the setup, because the piece didn't lie to you. The lighting lied, the model lied, the hanger lied. Think about where you usually decide to buy. Under bright, flattering store light in a straight-on mirror, holding the piece against your neck for 2 seconds. Or worse, judging it on a model with different coloring, different hair, a different frame than yours. None of that shows you how the piece actually reads on you, in your life, in motion. Here's what the setup hides. Hair changes everything. Delicate studs that pop on a model with a sleek updo vanish completely under your long, loose hair. The hair just swallows them. A necklace labeled long sits high and short on a tall frame, and that same necklace drowns a petite one. And nothing in a still photo moves the way it moves on you when you turn your head, laugh, or walk down the street. The mirror handed you a frozen, front-lit, best-case snapshot and let you believe that was the whole story. You know the moment. You get home, catch yourself in a window or a bathroom mirror under ordinary light, and the piece that dazzled at the counter suddenly looks flat or oversized or invisible under your hair. Nothing changed but the setting. And the setting at the store was built to sell you the piece, not to show you the truth about it. So take the setup back. Before you commit, look at the piece in natural light, not showroom light. Photograph yourself wearing it and study the photo. The camera reads proportion far more honestly than a mirror does. Judge it with the hair you actually wear most days, not scraped back for the fitting. If your hair is short or you wear it up, you can go bolder. The piece has room to be seen. If your hair's long, choose earrings that hang below it or sit where the hair won't hide them. Test it on you, moving, in your light, never on the hanger. And all of that sets up the one thing that's been quietly running this entire video. Number one. See that little X on the heart face at the top of this video? The thumbnail that told you some face shapes win and some lose? That X is nonsense. And so is the whole idea that there's one correct chart your face either passes or fails. Here's the reveal. There is no wrong face shape. There never was. And there's no single rule either, because the guides themselves don't even agree. Some tell you to mirror your face shape. Most tell you to contrast it. They contradict each other constantly, and that contradiction is the tell. If it were a real law, it wouldn't have exceptions in every single article. It's not a law. It's proportion, and it's intention. Now look back at everything that went wrong. The mirroring earrings, the disappearing necklace, the clashing metal, the showroom snapshot. Every one of them was the same mistake. Wearing a different outfit, copying a rule or a model or a trend instead of balancing your own face. Not fixing a flaw. There was never a flaw. So here's what a smart shopper actually does, and it's simple. Find your dominant line. Is your face mostly round, mostly long, or mostly angular? Decide whether to echo it or counter it, and counter is usually the move. Then run every choice through your real life, your undertone, your hair, the neckline you actually wear, your height, and your frame. That's the entire method. No new face required, no secret chart, just you. Read correctly. That turns the whole question inside out. You were never really asking, what's my face shape so I can find the right rule? You should have been asking whether the piece in your hand balances the face you already have. So here's the whole thing in one line. Jewelry should balance your face, not repeat it. Contrast, don't copy. And no face is the wrong one. You never needed a different face or a secret chart, just a way to read the one you have. Before you buy anything again, ask one simple question. Does this balance my face or just repeat it? The showroom will never look the same.